Here we will create a crystal report with project data source. So first we will add data source. So project, add new data source, then data set, and we will select the database for creating data set. I will select the database and then I will select the tables and I will click on finish. Then I will add crystal report, add new item, then reporting crystal report, and I will name it as student report. I will select standard crystal report, and for data source I will select this project data. Under project data I will select edu.net dataset. From this I will select the dataset and I will click on this table student data. Then I will click on next. I will select the fields and I will click on this finish. It will create a crystal report with fields roll number, name, mark 1, mark 2 and mark 3. I will make the formatting with extensions from crystal report insert box. I will give the box here. In report header section I will give the title by inserting the text box student data. Then I will format it and I will give the title for the columns. I will give the subject titles here. We are executing this through crystal report viewer control. So we will add one form and I will add crystal report viewer control on it. I will double click on it. It will add a new control, and on form load event of this form I will execute the report student report. So first we will import crystal engines. So using crystal decisions dot crystal reports dot engine. Then we will create object for the document. So report document CRYPT, which is object name, equal to new report document. Then we will load the report. So CRYPT dot load. Here we will give the report path. For this we will open the Solution Explorer window. We will click on this report and we will select copy full path and we will paste the path here, and I will give here @, otherwise you have to change this slash. Then we will set CRYPT, that is report object, refresh. Then we will assign this object to crystal report viewer. Crystal report viewer 1 dot report source equal to CRYPT, that is report object, and we will set crystal report viewer 1 dot show. To execute this we will set the startup form in program.css report display. So here I will give frm report display and we will execute this. It will execute the report but it will not display any data. When we are using project data source we have to pass the data from the programming. So I will give the connection string. For this I will open server object explorer window. I will click on the database, then click on properties. I will copy this connection string and I will paste here. I will remove this all and I will give @ symbol here. Since we are using SQL, I will use here using system.data.sql client. Now I will create object for the SQL data adapter, and here we will give the query select star from student, which is the table name from which we are getting the data, and we will pass this connection string as my connection. Then we will define the data set. Since data adapter work with data set, so data set ds equal to new data set, and we will fill the data adapter as da.fill ds comma data adapter table name student data, which is a name in data set, that is student data. And for crystal report object we will set the data source as ds and we execute. It will display the data from the database table. So when you create a crystal report with project data source, that is data set, we have to pass the data through data adapter to the crystal report. So first we will define connection string, then we will define data adapter with select query from the table, that is select star from student. Then we will define the data set and we will fill the data adapter with data sets and the data set table name, which is from data set, that is student data. Then we will load the report in crystal report object and we will set the crystal report data source to data set and we will execute it. I will set the window state property to maximize. If I execute, it will display the data from the project data source, that is data set.